Yeah, unwritten stories, unheard voices. These streets still speak, even when we silent. Check it, Walking through the block where the pavement cracks. History scribbled in chalk, no way to take it back. Kids play ball on the sideline and struggle. Mothers hold prayers, our fathers fight the hustle. Street lights flicker like a half-written page. Graffiti tags talk louder than minimum wage. Unspoken code stitched tight in the air. Respect gets you further than the cash you wear. Every corner got a tale, but the ink runs dry. Dreams get stalled while the rent runs high. Still we move steady with a pen in our hands, trying to draft a new script they don't understand. These are written streets, they breathe, they teach. Stories in the shadows, lessons out of reach. No chapters bound, just echoes on repeat. We write our own fate in the unwritten streets. Of written streets, they breathe, they teach. Stories in the shadows, lessons out of reach. No chapters bound, just echoes on repeat. We write our own fate in the unwritten streets. Sirens sing lullabies, midnight calls. A cipher in the park paints truth on the walls. The rhythm of the boom bap steady like heartbeats. Every rhyme etched deep on the concrete. Young shorties dreaming of morning survival, but the test here harder than any school recital. OGs preach wisdom through scars and mistakes. Hope scribbled on the margins, no system can erase. I seen poets in hoodies, prophets in sneaks. Voices drown out, but the message still speaks. We ain't victims, nah, we architects of heat, building futures brick by brick in the coldest streets. They're the streets, they breathe, they teach. Stories in the shadows, lessons out of reach. No chapters bound, just echoes on repeat. We write our own fate in the unwritten streets. Pages torn out, but the lines still remain. Written in the scars, written in the pain. If the world won't print us, then we self-publish dreams. Ink made of sweat dripping down concrete seams. Look, a pen sharper than a blade in the dark. One verse can ignite, one spark leaves a mark. Legends born nameless, but the block remembers. Like fires in December, they burn through the embers. I write verses for the kid with no stage, for the voices overlooked, for the rage in the cage. We the authors of tomorrow, with no book advance, just a mic in our hands and a lifelong stance. So when you hear this beat, not feel the city speech. Every kick and snare is the lessons they teach. The ink is eternal, though the book's incomplete. This the soundtrack of life in the unwritten streets. These unwritten streets. Streets, they breathe, they teach. Stories in the shadows, lessons out of reach. No chapters bound, just echoes on repeat. We write our own fate in the unwritten streets. Unwritten streets, it's they breathe, they teach. Stories in the shadows, lessons out of reach. No chapters bound, just echoes on repeat. We write our own fate in the unwritten streets. No hurt, but never unheard. Streets keep talking. It's on us to write the words. Yeah, old soul in the rhythm, young voice on the mic. Boom Bap is the spark. I hear the kick in the snare like a lesson in disguise. Truth is written in the rhythm, gotta open up your eyes. Every bar is a journal, every line is a page. Life's a cipher full of cycles, knowledge passed through the age. City corners taught more than the schools ever did. Watching OGs hustle, raising hope for the kids. The silence of the night, the chaos of the day. It's the breaks in between where the wisdom finds a way. Steady grind, steady climb, never fall into fear. When the baseline drops, it's like the universe clear. I rhyme for the thinkers, the seekers, the real, for the heads in the crowd who respect how it feels. Wisdom in the breaks, lessons in the sound. Voices of the past still echo on the ground. Every drum hit carry stories untold in the rhythm of the breaks. True knowledge unfolds. I remember cipher circles where respect was the law. If your flow had no spirit, you would never get applause. Iron sharpens iron, competition was love. Now I channel those sparks to the stars above. The street spoken riddles, painted murals on the walls. Graffiti was philosophy, breaking gravity's claws. Turntables spawned sermons, preachers with the wax. Every scratch told a history the system ever tracks. I learned patience from the pauses, strength from the pain, growth from the struggle, sunshine through rain. What's a verse without truth? Just a hollow display. But the breaks keep it real, cut the ego away. Wisdom in the breaks, lessons in the sound. Voices of the past still echo underground. Every drum hit carry stories untold in the rhythm of the breaks. Through knowledge unfold. Wisdom in the breaks, lessons in the sound. Voices of the past still echo underground. Every drum hit carry stories untold in the rhythm of the breaks. Through knowledge unfold. Listen close, it's the silence that teaches. Not the fame, not the chains, not the glamour it reaches. Between the kick and the snare, there's a voice that speaks. It's the heartbeat of the people, the wisdom we seek. Now I walk with intention, every step is a note. Every breath is a blessing, every rhyme that I wrote is a gift to the future. A spark in the dark, a reminder that the truth still ignites from the start. Boom Bap is the temple, the breaks are the hymn. The cipher is eternal, knowledge flows within. I'm not here for the glitter, not here for the fake. I'm here to find the wisdom living deep in the break. So let the vinyl spin slow, let the story be told. Every crackle in the groove worth more than the gold. If you listen with your soul, not just ears for the noise, you'll hear wisdom in the breaks and the power in the voice.
Wisdom in the breaks, lessons in the sound, voices of the past feel echo underground. Every drum hit carries stories untold. Every welcome in the breaks, knowledge untold. Wisdom in the breaks, lessons in the sound, voices of the past feel echo underground. Every drum hit carries stories untold. In the rhythm of the breaks, knowledge unfolds.
Yeah. Street lights buzz, concrete echoes. Mic in the cipher, alleyway shadows. Check it. Cipher in the alley, words spin like wheels. Truth in the rhythm, every scar gon' heal. Echo off the bricks, let the city reveal. This is raw, this is real, this is how we deal. Back against the wall, hoodie up, nights cold. Stories in the cipher, every rhyme strike gold. Graffiti on the bricks like the verses untold. Young mind sharpening iron against soul. We spit fire in the smoke of the midnight air. Broken bottles on the ground, but the vibe don't care. Police roll past, but the flow stay rare. Cause the cipher is survival, revolution in there. Cipher in the alley, words spin like wheels. Truth in the rhythm, every scar gon' heal. Echo off the bricks, let the city reveal. This is raw, this is real, this is how we deal. Every MC steps in with a hunger to prove. Bars heavy like the bass when the crowd starts to move. Knowledge in the rhyme, wisdom deep in the groove. You can hear the ancestors every time that we choose. Street lights flicker, shadow shapes on the wall. Some dream but a leak, some dream not the fall. But the pen is a weapon, the mic is the call. In the cipher, every voice got a place, stand tall. Pass the mic, no crown, no change, just respect. Every verse a confession, every line a check. We don't battle to destroy, we build intellect. Cipher in the alley where the truth connects. Cipher in the alley, words spin like wheels. Truth in the rhythm, every scar gon' heal. Echo off the bricks, let the city reveal. This is raw, this is real, this is how we deal. From the kid with the notebook, scribbles in the dark, to the vet with the scar, still carrying the spark. We all gather in the cipher, music leaving its mark. Hip-hop's heartbeat, yeah, lives in the park. No stage, no fame, just a circle of trust. No lights, just the moon and the echoes of us. When the beatbox drops, every rhyme combust. Cipher in the alley where the culture adjusts. Cipher in the alley, words spin like wheels. Truth in the rhythm, every scar gon' heal. Echo off the bricks, let the city reveal. This is raw, this is real, this is how we deal. Cipher in the alley, from the past to the now. Legends in the making, sweat drips off the brow. Keep the flame alive, we gon' show you how. This is Cipher in the alley, hip-hop's vow. Yeah, from dusk till dawn, the rhymes still rally. History reborn in the cipher in the alley. Boom Bap soul in the cracks of the valley. This is our story, unwritten, unscaly. Yeah. Old soul in the rhythm, new mind in the game. Flow like yesterday, still sharp with the flow. Like yesterday, but the wisdom's grown. Echoes of the vinyl still guide my tone. Rhymes timeless, written in a scholar's way. Still I move the crowd, flow like yesterday. I lace lines with the patience of a craftsman. Chisel every syllable, sharper than a draftsman. Ink bleeds deep, beats bang in the background. I write futures, but the past still surrounds. Tapes in the basement, hits on the reel. Lessons from the legends, carved in the steel. I don't chase fame, I just build what's real. Words heal wounds that the world conceal. The city lights flicker, same blocks, new day. But the rhythm in my chest never fades away. Yesterday's hunger still fuels my pen, so I spit it raw again and again. Flow like yesterday, but the wisdom's grown. Echoes of the vinyl still guide my tone. Rhymes timeless, written in a scholar's way. Still I move the crowd, flow like yesterday. I walk slow through the alley with the echoes of breaks. Street lamps buzzing like the sound of mistakes. Every scar on my hand is a story untold. Every rhyme in my book worth more than gold. Back with ciphers or the classroom of the youth. No textbooks, just a raw search for truth. We stood shoulder to shoulder, iron sharp as iron. Every rhyme tighter than the wires we lying. Now I channel that fire through the page and the stage, like the words of a prophet that escaped from a cage. Yesterday taught me how to stand and fight, so I still flow heavy through the endless night. Flow like yesterday, but the wisdom's grown. Echoes of the vinyl still got my tone. Rhymes timeless, written in a scholar's way. Still I move the crowd, flow like yesterday. From the crates to the decks, I rewind my mind. Every scratch, every cut, every groove defined. I ain't stuck in the past, but I carry the flame. Respect to the culture, remember the name. Yo, the pen don't age, only gets more refined. Like an oak in the rain, roots deep in time. I rhyme for the dreamers, the hustlers, the lost. Every bar paid for, I've been covering costs. Yesterday's shadows still shape my art, but I shine in the present with a beating heart. I don't rap for the charts, I rap for the soul, for the kid with a notebook trying to fill holes. So salute to the masters that paved my lane, to the vinyl and the boom bap that built my brain. I'm here today, but the echoes still say, never lose your roots, flow like yesterday. Flow like yesterday, but the wisdom's grown. Echoes of the vinyl still got my tone. Rhymes timeless, written in a scholar's way. Still I move the crowd, flow like yesterday. Yeah. Yeah. Check the vibe, we elevate with devotion. Raw rhythm, this is knowledge in motion. Pages flip, wisdom inked in the margin. Lessons from the past, keep the present from starving. Every rhyme's a seed, watch the garden keep growing. Truth in the flow, see the rivers keep flowing. From the books to the block, education survival. Not just the scripture, but the streets hold the Bible. Every cycle turn, every step be devotion. We carry every weight, that's knowledge in motion. Knowledge in motion, mind steady open. Building foundations with every word spoken. Wisdom like fire, keep the culture glowing. Light up the cipher, yeah, we keep it in motion. Crack the vinyl static, the needle drops lessons. Soul in the rhythm, hip-hop, my confessions. I study every line like the prophets before. From the ghetto to the globe, still the people want more. It's not about fame, it's the sparks we ignite. Blueprints of the past, put the future in sight. From the pens of the scholars to graffiti on walls. Every cipher that we enter is a history call. Knowledge in motion, mind steady open. Building foundations with every word spoken. Wisdom like fire, keep the culture glowing. Light up the cipher, yeah, we keep it in motion. Lessons in the struggle, we rise from the pain. Storm after storm, but the roots still remain. Every block, every class, every voice, every notion. Together we advance, knowledge in motion. Listen close, you can hear the ancestors' tone. Echoes in the beat like a language of its own. Sacred as the drum, every pad is divine. Aligning all the chakras through rhythm and rhyme. From the youth on the corner to the elders' advice. Wisdom's universal, don't matter the price. We breaking down walls with the truth we're exposing. Forever we advance, knowledge in motion. Knowledge in motion, mind steady open. Building foundations with every word spoken. Wisdom like fire, keep the culture glowing. Light up the cipher, yeah, we keep it in motion. Devotion, reflection, elevation in the notion. We live it, we learn it, knowledge in motion. Forever moving forward, no stop in the ocean. Hip-hop eternal, knowledge in motion. Feel the kick in the snare, legacy still breathing in the air. This is for the crates, the streets, the room. Respect the art, the legacy of the boom. From the block to the stage, here the sister go boom. Echoes of the past still alive in the room. Golden age essence, let the culture resume. Carving out the future, that's the legacy of the boom. Spin the vinyl back, let the needle ignite. Stories of the struggle painted black and white. Ciphers in the park under flickering lights. We built the whole world from them Saturday nights. Graffiti on the wall, break beats in the chest. DJ cutting sharp while the MC flex. The knowledge, rhythm, power, we demand respect. Hip-hop's the blueprint, we protect what's left. From the block to the stage, hear the sister go boom. Echoes of the past still alive in the room. Golden age essence, let the culture resume. Carving out the future, that's the legacy of the boom. Cassette decks, listen, tape popping in place. Rusty microphones hold the sweat of the chase. Every rhyme spit was survival and grace. Now the torch in my palm, I'ma run this race. Respect to the elders who carved out the lane. Drop jewels of wisdom in the code of the slang. I'm stitching up the past with the present I bring. Every bar that I write, that's the sound of the chain. Boom bap, heartbeat, city keep breathing. Legends never die, they just keep teaching. From the Bronx to the globe, the movement ain't leaving. Legacy alive, cause the culture got reason. From the block to the stage, hear the system go boom. Echoes of the past still alive in the room. Golden age essence, let the culture resume. Carving out the future, that's the legacy of the boom. Crates full of records, dust coats the sound, but the vibe's still fresh when the needle goes down. Passion over fashion, we don't chase no crowns. Just truth in the rhyme when the cipher comes round. See the youth pick it up, evolution in play. But the soul of the boom never drifts away. It's the voice of the block, the unheard say will keep the rhythm alive. In the modern day way, from the block to the stage, hear the system go boom. Echoes of the past still alive in the room. Golden age essence, let the culture resume. Carving out the future, that's the legacy of the boom. Legacy of the boom. Yeah, legacy of the boom.
Yo, it's past midnight. City lights flicker, beats heavy, rhymes sharp, flowing quicker. Gathered in the circle, no need for confessions. Welcome to the Midnight Cypher Sessions. Midnight Cypher, the essence, no pressure. Raw words feel like a filter confessions. Mic in my hand, it's my only possession. Legends are born in the Cypher Sessions. Street lights hum while the train tracks rattle. Concrete jungle, every word's a battle. Pens bleed truth, no need for disguise. Each rhyme a weapon, every bar precise. Pass the mic round, let the stories unfold. Young and old, spit fire from the soul. No cameras flash, just respect in the zone. Every verse laid down feels carved in stone. Midnight Cypher, the essence, no pressure. Raw words feel like a filter confessions. Mic in my hand, it's my only possession. Legends are born in the Cypher Sessions. Boom bap drums knock steady in the night. Breath clouds the air in the glow of street light. Flow sharp as glass, cut deep with precision. Every MC here got a vision and mission. No fame, no labels, just beats and rhymes. Old notebooks filled with the wisdom of time. We elevate higher with every connection. Iron sharp as iron in these Cypher Sessions. Hear the echoes in the alley, the cipher's alive. Every line that we spit keeps the culture revived. No need for scripts, just rhythm and aggression. Pure hip-hop born from midnight confession. I seen dreams spark in the coldest of nights. I seen hope built strong from the power of mics. From the basement tapes to the rooftop lessons. Every word's a jewel in the Cypher Sessions. Brick walls, tack spray with the history we write. Each verse a torch past igniting the night. No spotlight needed, just hunger in essence. We eternalize hip-hop through Midnight Sessions. Midnight Cypher, the essence, no pressure. Raw words spill like a filter confessions. Mic in my hand, it's my only possession. Legends are born in the Cypher Sessions. Midnight Cypher, the essence, no pressure. Raw words feel like a filter confessions. Mic in my hand, it's my only possession. Legends are born in the Cypher Sessions. So when the world sleeps, we still progressing. Heartbeats sync with the drum's aggression. Forever we gather in raw expression. This is life, the Midnight Cypher Session.
Yeah. Ink bleed slow, but the heartbeat rush. Pen in my hand, world filled a hush. Spin pulse.
Yeah. Pen and pulse where the rhythm collide. Every bar that I write got the heartbeat inside. Pages turn flames when the ink take flight. I'm alive through the lines when the beat ignite. Pen and pulse, I'm engraving my soul. Let the words cut deep, let the stories unfold. Every stroke, every note, keep the truth in control. Pen and pulse, that's the lifeline I hold. I sketch dreams in the margins of a notebook. Raw thoughts sharper than a chef with a cold hook. Every line drawn gotta wait like an iron book. Truth in my chest, yeah, the world better take a look. Boom bap echoes through the alley at night. I'm a scribe with the mic, let the syllables fight. From the dirt of the block to the glow of the stage, I'm scribing revolution on a weather page. No change, no labels, just the pen and the beat. Every pulse in my vein keep me moving on feet. It's the sound of the grind when the struggle is tough, but the ink never lies and the heart don't bluff. Pen and pulse where the rhythm collide. Every bar that I write got the heartbeat inside. Pages turn flames when the ink take flight. I'm alive through the lines when the beat ignite. Pen and pulse, I'm engraving my soul. Let the words cut deep, let the stories unfold. Every stroke, every note, keep the truth in control. Pen and pulse, that's the lifeline I hold. I carve scars in the silence with the power of words. Make the pain sound poetic when the lines get heard. Every letter like a soldier that's been sent to the war. On the front line of thought where the lost restore. Got my rhythm from the trains and the steps of the block, where the elders told stories while the young kept watch. Now the torch in my hand and I'm sparking the night with the wisdom of the ink and the courage to write. I ain't chasing for the gold, I ain't blinded by fame. This is life, blood, music, every drop in the vein. When the lights shut off, still my spirit remains. Pen and pulse on the page, immortality claim. Look, pen and pulse where the river collide. Every bar that I write got the heartbeat inside. Pages turn flames when the ink take flight. I'm alive through the lines when the beat ignite. Pen, pulse, I'm engraving my soul. Let the words cut deep, let the stories unfold. Every stroke, every note, get the truth in control. Pen and pulse, that's the lifeline I hold. Heartbeat to the ink, let it drip on the sheet. Every story that I live, make the cipher complete. From the pain to the pride, from the loss to the win. It's the pulse of the pen where the life begin. Heartbeat to the beat, let it echo the truth. Every bar that I spit is the proof of my youth. From the roots to the rise, from the start to the end. It's the pulse of the pen that I'll always defend. Yeah, I breathe slow when it come upon me. Respect to the death, just kill me slow. Yeah. Back to the roots, back to the song. It's that raw essence, no filter, no gloss, just truth. Raw essence for the message and the rhythm we bless it. Truth in every line, no gimmick, no question. Raw essence, let the culture manifest it. Boom bap spirit, eternal, no stressing. I pen thoughts sharper than the razor blade. Carve rhymes in the silence, let the echoes cascade. From the park benches where the ciphers ignite, to the cracked sidewalks where we learn how to fight. No jewelry, no chains, just notebooks and dreams. Beats knock heavy like the cracks in the seams. Street lights flicker but the vision stay bright. I bring the past to the present, every verse take flight. I'm the essence of the vinyl, needle scratching with pride. Where the real heads gather and the fakes can't hide. Raw to the bone, I deliver unpolished. Every word I drop, got a hunger that's honest. Raw essence for the message and the rhythm we bless it. Truth in every line, no gimmick, no question. Raw essence, let the culture manifest it. Boom bap spirit, eternal, no stressing. This ain't radio candy, it's the truth that I'm spilling. From the basements and crates when the DJs be digging. Golden age echo with a modern day flame, but the soul never changed, still respect to the name. I speak for the corners where the ciphers revolve. For the lost generation seeking problem to solve. Knowledge reigns heavy in the pulse of the snare. Every kick, drum, thump is a call of repair. It's survival through the struggle, poetry in the rubble. Still a hustle never stops, even when the world crumbles. This is hip-hop, spine unbroken, relentless. Take it back to the roots, yeah, that raw essence. Raw essence for the message and the rhythm we bless it. Truth in every line, no gimmick, no question. Raw essence, let the culture manifest it. Boom bap spirit, eternal, no stressing. No suits, no stage lights, just crates in the dark. Raw sound from the ground, every beat leave a wall. From the city to the globe, we restore the connection. Hip-hop is alive through the raw essence. Mic check, 1, 2, I stay true to the form. Like the break beats born in the eye of the storm. From the Bronx to the world, this tradition's alive.
carried by the voices that refuse to divide. I spit truth to the youth, let them know they can build. That the mind is a weapon and the soul can be filled with a fire that inspires, with a rhythm that guides. Even when the system tried to strip it with lies. So I write for the future with a nod to the past. Every rhyme that I craft is designed to last. Raw essence in the fabric, never fading away. This is hip-hop's heartbeat, let it play. Raw essence, feel the message in the rhythm, we bless it. Truth in every line, no gimmick, no question. Raw essence, let the culture manifest it. Boom Bap spirit, camera no stepping.
Yo, press play on that old machine. The wheels keep spinning, memories keep winning. Rusty tape recorder still catching the soul. I'm rewinding time through the hiss and distortion. Basement sessions where I found my proportion. Freestyle nights with the crew in the corner. Dreams recorded raw on a secondhand recorder. Cracking in the speakers but the rhymes stay pure. That rugged boom bap is the thing I endure. Dust on the buttons but the beat never dies. Rust in the reels but the truth never lies. No filters, no edits, just the hunger for the sound. Looping old records that we chop from the ground. I ain't need a mansion or a golden advance. Just a dusty mic stand and a chance to enhance. Rusty tape recorder, keep the story alive. Every hiss, every scratch, got a reason to survive. Spinning old reels where my legacy stay. Boom Bap forever, let the records just play. Rusty tape recorder, voice holds the time. Every rhyme that I wrote still stuck in the grime. A relic of the struggle, but the river's my sword. Still fighting through the static with the beat I can't ignore. Press pause, let the memory in the dust. Cassettes got scars, but they never lost trust. The reels keep turning like the hands of fate. What I lay on magnetic is the mark I create. We dubbed over classics just to steal a break. Chop loops from the crates to the dawn would wait. The hiss turned harmony, crackle became charm. Every flaw in the record held the streets in its arms. I ain't polished, I'm rugged, no gloss in disguise. The recorder ain't broken, it's a prophet in disguise. Spit wisdom and distortion, let the playback testify. If the sound never fades, still the spirit won't die. Rusty tape recorder, keep the story alive. Every hiss, every scratch, got a reason to survive. Spinning old reels where my legacy stay. Boom Bap forever, let the records just play. Rusty tape recorder, voice sacking for time. Every rhyme that I wrote still stuck in the grime. A relic of the struggle, but the rhythm's my soul. Still fighting through the static with a beat I can't ignore. Fast forward, rewind, hear the battles, the pain. Every click, every pop, it's the sound of the rain. On cold nights, the tape spun prayers for the lost. Every bar that I bled had a measurable cost. Now I'm digitized, but my roots still magnetic. Analog dreams, every breath is prophetic. Rust creep slow, but the essence don't fade. A warrior of words through the hiss I parade. No playlist algorithms, no polished facade. Just a cipher in the alley with the rhythm of God. The rusty tape recorder still a shrine to the grind. Every hiss is a heartbeat, every reel is a mind. Rusty tape recorder, keep the story alive. Every hiss, every scratch, got a reason to survive. Spinning old reels where my legacy stay. Look you Boom Bap forever, utter records just wait. Rusty tape recorder, more sacred the time. Every rhyme, let it blow its juice, walk in the ground. A loving that just over, put the difference my soul. This is up the Buddha stab, belly D, I can't know.
Yup, gather round, listen close. Yeah. This ain't just rap, this is a sermon from the pavement. Street sermons. Check, yeah. I speak for the corners where the echoes don't fade. Graffiti scriptures on the wall, every color displayed. Stories written in the cracks of the concrete veins. Pain baptized in puddles when it pours with rain. The preacher in the cipher, my words ignite souls. Resurrecting broken dreams, trying to make them whole. Lessons in the rhythm, education in the beat. Every rhyme another parable from life on the street. The prophets wear hoodies, not robes in the choir. The gospel is survival, the hymns are desire. I'm channeling the voices that the system dismissed, turning struggle into verses that the world can't resist.
Street sermons, the gospel in the flow, wisdom in the rhythm that the block gon' know. Every verse sacred, every line gon' preach. Truth from the gutter, put the heavens in reach. Street sermons, the gospel in the flow, wisdom in the rhythm that the block gon' know. Every verse sacred, every line gon' preach. Truth from the gutter, put the heavens in reach.
A sermon ain't a sermon if the message ain't true. I'm just a vessel for the stories that the masses been through. Mothers praying for their sons in the late night hour, while the street lights flicker like the city got power. I'm spitting revelations, not the ones in the book, but the visions from the alleys where the system won't look. Kids learning how to hustle before they learning how to read, and the hunger in their stomachs plant the roots of the greed. But I believe in the seeds, I believe in the rain, I believe in the sun breaking out after pain. So I lace on my truth when I step to the booth. Every sermon that I drop is a testament of proof.
Street sermons, the gospel in the flow, wisdom in the rhythm that the block gon' know. Every verse sacred, every line gon' preach. Truth from the gutter, put the heavens in reach.
Open your ears, let the scripture ignite. From the cipher to the mic, every word take flight. No steeple, no pews, just the beats and the drums. It's the church or the pavement where the lost ones come. From the ashes of the struggle, revelations arise. You can see it in the tears, you can hear it in cries. But the rhythm is redemption, salvation is sound. Even when the world cold, the sermon's still profound. I ain't promising crowns, I ain't selling no dreams, just delivering the truth through these 16 schemes. If you listen close enough, then you'll feel the flame. Street sermons is eternal, let the world know the name.
Street sermons, the gospel in the flow, wisdom in the rhythm that the block gon' know. Every verse sacred, every line gon' preach. Truth from the gutter, put the heavens in reach. Street sermons, the gospel in the flow, wisdom in the rhythm that the block gon' know. Every verse sacred, every line gon' preach. Truth from the gutter, put the heavens in reach.
Yeah, street sermons, for the ones unheard, for the voices the dark. The beat is the pulpit, the block is the church, and the message lives forever. Yo, ass on the page, words fade, but the truth don't choke. Every line that I spoke, written in smoke. Check it. I etch rhymes in the clouds, heavy with intent. Every puff is a scripture, messages I sent. Graffiti on the wind, letters drifting in the air. Only real ones decode what was written there. Cigarette burns mark the margins of my mind. Ink bleeds deep, scars etched in the grind. Old vinyl crackle, the beat steady knocks. I light another thought, watch the memories talk. Whispers of the past blow circles in the room. Shadows dance slow like a cipher in the gloom. Truth curls upward, no filter in the throat. History's invisible, written in smoke.
Written in smoke, these tales never choke. Every line floats, every word that I spoke fades in the sky, but the essence don't go. Stories of the struggle live forever in the flow. Written in smoke, can't erase what I wrote. Clouds hold codes, only time can decode. Lost in the haze, but the truth still spoke. Eternal like the breath, written in smoke.
Ashtray confessions, confetti on my sins. Crumpled cigarette ends mark where it begins. I spit bars heavy like the weight of old chains, but I'm free in the rhythm, released through the pain. From the tenement steps to the alleyway cipher, we spoke raw gospel, no pen, just fire. Echoes in the mist, street lights flicker dim. Each exhale a prayer for the places I've been. Can't hold smoke, but it lingers in the soul. Like forgotten stories that refuse to grow cold. These verses travel higher than the tallest note. Invisible scripture, written smoke.
Written in smoke, these tales never choke. Every line floats, every word that I spoke fades in the sky, but the essence don't go. Stories of the struggle live forever in the flow. Written in smoke, can't erase what I wrote. Clouds hold codes, only time can decode. Lost in the haze, but the truth still spoke. Eternal like the breath, written in smoke.
Pages burn slow, embers spell the past. I see visions in the haze that were never meant to last. Silhouettes of my brothers who ain't here to see. They names drift eternal in the cipher with me. Every car for the city, every siren that wails is a verse half written in invisible trails. You can lock down the block, try to silence the notes, but the words ride the air written in smoke. Legacy don't die, it just shifts in the breeze. Every poet leaves echoes when they speak with ease. Catch a fragment of my rhyme, hold it deep in your throat. It disappears to the eye, but it's written in smoke.
Written in smoke, these tales never choke. Every line floats, every word that I spoke fades in the sky, but the essence don't go. Stories of the struggle live forever in the flow. Written in smoke, can't erase what I wrote. Clouds hold cold, clouds hold cold, only time can decode. Lost in the haze, but the truth still spoke. Eternal like the breath, written in smoke. Written in smoke, these tales never choke. Every line floats, every word that I spoke fades in the sky, but the essence don't go. Stories of the struggle live forever in the flow. Written in smoke, can't erase what I wrote. Clouds hold cold, only time can decode. Lost in the haze, but the truth still spoke. Eternal like the breath, written in smoke, written in smoke.
The turn days face.